Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. The other day, Nicki Minaj made a quick pit stop at a DTLR shoe store in Ohio to promote her concert and her new Nicki Minaj sneakers. And while she was there, she sat down to do an interview in which she discussed all things Nicki and also discussed whether or not the black community will ever achieve unity. Watch this.
Let me ask you something. It's been a lot in the blogs lately, right? I'm not asking about the negative at all. Do you think we will ever have real, true, with all the black powerhouses like yourself that we have, we will ever true have real unity amongst our people?
Do we have unity amongst human beings? Like, if it's 8 billion people in the world, imagine thinking all 8 billion people gonna get along with each other.
That's
like,
true.
Whether you the same color, whether you the same race, sex, whatever, like religion. Ain't nobody gonna always get along with everybody. It was a bunch of people not getting along in there. I mean, no matter where you go, you're going to be at odds with people. I think the point, though, is when you get to a place where nothing around you affects what's inside of you. You are so self-aware, but humble, and also realizing that you can't change everything, you can't change everyone. The only thing you can do is wake up every day and try to do what you have to do. Rock with the people who I want to rock with, and everybody else should do the same thing. Nobody's entitled to rock with you, nobody's entitled to like you.
Listen, let me know if you think that Nicki Minaj is right when she says that when it comes to unity, the best thing that we can hope for is to be able to rock with the people who rock with us and forget about whatever the hell everybody else is doing. Let me know in the comments. Now, check this out. A woman is going viral because the other day, she posted a picture of herself in the shower with her male gay best friend. Now, after she posted that picture, her boyfriend jumped in the comment section and he was like, "What the hell is this?" To which she responded, "Boy hush, this just my BFF. Damn, we trying to hurry up and get ready." And then the next few lines are unintelligible, and then she ends it by saying, "Been my BFF for 10 plus years. Y'all ain't TB-ish. This my blood now." All I can say about that is, no, sorry, absolutely not. There's no reason under the sun for you to be in a shower with your homeboy, gay or not. And you sitting over there telling your boyfriend that you and your homeboy were trying to kill 2 birds with 1 piece of soap. I'm sorry, that ain't flying. That right there just don't work. Listen, let me know in the comments, would it be acceptable for your significant other to tell you that they took a shower with their gay best friend because they were trying to save a little time? Oh my goodness, let me know down below. Now, check this out. The other day, Tyrese Gibson jumped online to ask everybody a very interesting question. Tyrese wanted to know, which record label founder in all history, has had more influence on hip-hop and R&B than Jermaine Dupri and P. Diddy?
Ooh, this is about to get heated. Can we have an argument right now about what executive hold on. Record label, let's be clear right now. What record label founder, don't confuse it guys, what record label founder has contributed to R&B and hip hop more than P. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri? I'm waiting on y'all in the comments. Let me ask the question again. What founder of a record label has contributed to more hip hop and R&B hits more than P. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri? I'm waiting in the comments. You know, they were supposed to do a versus, P. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri, and they never got around to it. There would have been no such thing as them doing 20 for 20. That would have been more like 50 for 50. I'm asking y'all a question because y'all love and support this game of R&B just like I do. Everybody ain't vocal.
Now, after Tyrese asked that question, a whole lot of people came in the comment section, and one person said, Quincy Jones, and then somebody else was like, Tyrese, you be worried about the wrong ish. I need him to get off social media and focus on his mental health. And then after that, somebody else was like, Eazy-E. And then, last but not least, somebody else came through and was like, Teddy Riley. Duh. Teddy Riley. Oh my goodness, what are you over there smoking? I mean, to me, the answer to this question is very simple. I mean, it's Quincy Jones and Berry Gordy. And I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, because Quincy Jones and Berry Gordy was strictly R&B and jazz. They talking about hip-hop. Listen, if it wasn't for like Berry Gordy making all of those R&B songs, P. Diddy wouldn't have had nothing to sample. And I'll ask you a question that's even harder than the one that Tyrese asked you. And that question is this. Name one R&B or hip-hop song that P. Diddy ever made that did not use a sample. Name one song that P. Diddy made from scratch. And mark my words, we're gonna be here till the year 3025 BC waiting for an answer to that. And as a matter of fact, if P. Diddy knew like I knew, he would be up in that studio working on an apology remix. Because he's gonna have to make like a dozen more apologies, and that first apology that he made to Cassie fell flat. I mean, if I was Diddy, my new Bad Boy apology remix might sound a little something like this.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
I mean, if you're gonna do the apology, you gotta at least do the apology right. Right, Diddy? Anyway, let me know in the comments, when it comes to Tyrese's question, who's the most influential record label founder in hip-hop and R&B history? Is it Jermaine Dupri and P. Diddy? Let me know down below. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Now, check this out. Since we're talking about music and influence, we really need to discuss Kendrick Lamar's new song, Watch the Party Die. Listen, a whole lot of people have heard this song, and a lot of them, including DJ Akademiks, seem to be very confused because for some reason, they think that this song is all about Drake.
The move of dropping this song at this moment is fucking terrible. If you guys don't know, Kendrick Lamar just dropped a song. I don't know the full title of the song. He just uploads it to his Instagram. It appears to be either Dear God or I see another working title that people are saying. Some people are saying called Watch the Party Die. This move told me that Kendrick don't got nothing going on if it ain't got nothing to do with Drake. And this is what I'm taking this to be. He says, burn a whole village. We start over. It's really that time. It's almost like Kendrick is trying to say, in his defeat of Drake, he's here to create a new version of hip-hop and culture. Cool, it's like the saying, you cut the head off the snake. But, you know, he continues by saying, you burn the whole village, we start over, it's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? We needed to get rid of Drake. We needed to serve him up an L for us to get to the future. And for those who don't understand why that was done, I don't need to argue with y'all. What I'm looking forward to is some futuristic type of vision. It says, why argue with these clowns at the circus is where they work? Basically almost saying that the people who have either doubted him or clowned him or wonder why he was going at Drake, yeah, those people are fools. Anyway, he says, just walk that man down. That'll do everyone a solid. Who are they talking about? I would imagine they're talking about Drake. It says, just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's almost like saying, we did y'all a favor by handling Drake for y'all. It's love, but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parade in gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket to chew. And I think that line is directly going to Drake, right?
Oh my goodness, why is your boy DJ Akademiks absolutely obsessed with Drake? I mean, Drake on a brain. Because Kendrick Lamar's new song, Watch the Party Die, has absolutely nothing to do with Drake. And for all you people out there like DJ Akademiks who seem to be confused, it's not even a diss song. But DJ Akademiks' commentary actually goes to show that Kendrick Lamar is absolutely right. Because how in the world did we get to a place in hip-hop where hip-hop's top commentator, hip-hop's top YouTube guru, doesn't even know what the lyrics to a hip-hop song actually mean? Now, perhaps it's because there's an old saying that says, if you're walking in the same direction as the devil, you can't see Satan, which is why DJ Akademiks cannot possibly fathom that there's a problem with hip-hop culture, and he also doesn't understand that he's part of the problem that Kendrick Lamar is actually talking about. And perhaps that's because the song got too deep for him, and DJ Akademiks can only swim in the shallow end of the pool. Like 2 feet or less. Because if DJ Akademiks actually understood hip-hop, then he would understand that Watch the Party Die is actually Kendrick Lamar's way of offering a long overdue social commentary on the state of hip-hop today from a spiritual vantage point. It's like his very own Sermon on the Mount, which he so eloquently decided to drop on 9/11, the day that the terrorists attacked the World Trade Center and the world went dark and then changed forever. What DJ Akademiks and his cronies don't seem to understand is that Kendrick Lamar was not trying to make a club banger. It's something for you to bob your head to and think about, like Common's I Used to Love Her or Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby. And guess what? Nobody's supposed to be in the club twerking to Brenda's Got a Baby. But that wasn't the point. And that's something that all of these little Percocet babies like DJ Akademiks don't seem to understand. Kendrick Lamar is trying to remind us of a time when black lyrics mattered. A time when rappers and rap groups like Souls of Mischief, Black Moon, The Beatnuts, The Far Side, Main Source, Cool G Rap, Tribe Called Quest, KRS-One, The Jungle Brothers, Public Enemy, Nicki D, Gangstar, Wu-Tang, De La Soul, and others actually made songs that made you think. And by using the two black Air Force Ones side by side, looking like the Twin Towers, as the art for the song, he's actually illustrating how terrorists and culture vultures have basically snuck into hip-hop and infiltrated the culture and blown ish up. Because we all know that black Air Force Ones represent the most dangerous types of ninjas. The types of ninjas that got a few bodies. Now, the black Air Force Ones also represent the gangsterism, hoism, thugism, drugism, nihilism, and commercialism, which has taken over the culture and opened up the door for sexy Reds to replace Moni Loves and Queen Latifahs, City Girls to replace Salt and Peppers, King Vaughns to replace Cool G Raps, Tekashi 6ix9ines to replace Tupacs, Julio Fulios to replace Q-Tips and Fifes, and Little Nas X's to replace the real Nas. Kendrick Lamar is telling us that because we've strayed away from the fundamentals of hip-hop that started with a party on Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx and songs like White Lines, which warned us against using drugs by saying don't do it, to becoming a culture like Sodom and Gomorrah that glorifies lust, ecstasy, lasciviousness, and drugs by getting kids hooked with hooks like Molly, Percocet, we basically ruined the culture, and its foundations are so damaged that we just can't reverse course, but instead we have to demolish it and rebuild it from scratch. Kendrick Lamar is basically giving us an end-time revelation that's letting us know that like God did with Noah, we have to let this current hip-hop boat float. We have to put a few crates in the ark and flood the rest of the culture so that we can witness a new rebirth in hip-hop that is purged, cleansed, and sanctified. Because if we don't watch this party die and hip-hop stays on the same trajectory that it's currently on, we all know where this ship is headed, especially with ninjas like Drake and DJ Akademiks at the helm steering the ship. Source, can you please remind us how the messaging in hip-hop has changed over time from the 90s until now, and also show us what the messaging in hip-hop might be 20-30 years from now if we stay on this same course and don't switch ish up.
Crank loop, Lucas. When I was coming up, we had respect for our elders. These youngins nowadays, I don't know what the hell to tell ya. Old heads love bragging about their days of glories, but won't wrap these young niggas up and give them guidance. Then turn around and complain about violence. They don't care about their future, they don't care about their safety, and their parents can't raise them, cause they themselves are babies. Crank Lucas. I put that Molly in my lane, I'm about to die. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stripper got the mad shot, she about to die. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got the Motion City boardwalk fries.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the camera, no land. I got a fake but no friend. I drop my food on my chair. Dropped out of school, I was 10. Used to be scared of the wind. Now I'm just scared of the wind. Crank Lucas in the building. I put your bitch in the car. I put your bitch in the house. I put your bitch in the stove. I put your bitch on the couch. I put your bitch in the closet. I put your bitch in the suplex. I put your bitch in the pedigree. I put your bitch in the figure four. Yeah, yeah. Money be on the line. Money run away.
Yo, shout out to Crank Lucas. My man was like, if things keep going the way they're going in hip-hop, by the year like 2050, these ninjas is just gonna be out here breathing on a microphone. Oh my goodness, I am done. But it's so true. Now, since DJ Akademiks is so pressed for Kendrick Lamar to drop another diss song on Drake, how about we combine our third and fourth stories from today and imagine what would have happened if a producer like Berry Gordy and Motown would have got their hands on an artist like Kendrick back in the day.
Mustard on the beat. Ho. I travel the track.
Say not like us.
Listen, Drake better be lucky he wasn't born back in the day and Kendrick didn't diss him under Motown. Anyhow, while we're talking about Motown, we have to acknowledge that Tito Jackson passed away at the age of 70. As one visit to Jackson 5, Tito Jackson was one of the best guitarists that ever lived, and Tito Jackson will definitely be missed. Now, after news began to circulate on the internet that Tito Jackson passed away, millions of people wanted to share their condolences, and one person said, "This is so sad. Rest in peace, Tito. Growing up on Jackson 5, this is so hard to witness." And then somebody else added, "As a big Jacksons fan, this is heartbreaking." And then after that, somebody else came through and said, "Death needs to chill a F out. This is crazy." And last but not least, somebody else was like, "I hope Janet and the rest of the family is doing okay. This is sad." Listen, one thing that I can say about Tito and the rest of the Jacksons is this: they definitely use their God-given gifts to bring mad joy into our lives. I mean, the music that they created is part of the fabric of our lives, and each one of us that's alive today can think of one important moment in our lives where, like, the Jackson 5 was playing in the background. So shout out to Tito, and I hope that he's definitely resting in peace in God's everlasting embrace. And since we're talking about God, let's take a quick moment to say thank you to the Most High, because the other day Blac Chyna jumped online to share the fact that she is now celebrating 2 years of sobriety. Check this out.
So happy birthday to Mom's sobriety. You guys say her name, we'll say Mom.
Are you entering? Get in. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you for your 2 years sobriety. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
To your sobriety? No. Okay. I'm gonna make.
Oh my goodness, how adorable was that? Blac Chyna's kids are just too cute. Anyhow, we are so happy to see that Blac Chyna is doing so good and that she's made it 2 years without taking a drink. And we over here are celebrating that milestone with her, because that right there is a big deal. And I know that nowadays everybody's caught up in hateration, but instead we gotta turn to celebration, and we have to celebrate our neighbors' milestones when they accomplish something big, similar to the way this dude celebrated his friend when he drove up in a new BMW.
No more. Yeah, what is that? This is easy for you. Oh, let me see my name. Bumbucklat. This is money. Rich. Millionaire. Hey. Rich. What? Hey, hold on to that. Make we see how you look no man. Up in door, make we see how you Bumbucklat. Rich. Millionaire. Millionaire. Lucky man. Bumbucklat. Rich millionaire!
See, that's how you're supposed to be out there celebrating when your friends get blessed. I mean, you'd have thought that somebody bought him a new car. I love it. And while we're speaking about cars, the other day a family reported that their 8-year-old daughter was missing. They were like, "Yo, where's she at? Somebody kidnapped her." And they called the cops. So when the cops came to the house, they were like, "What happened?" And they decided to look on the neighbor's security cameras to see who kidnapped this little girl. But what they found out is that the little 8-year-old girl decided to take the family car and drive to Target to do a little shopping. Can y'all please watch this?
An 8-year-old girl had places to be, and she took it upon herself to get there. This morning, she drove herself to Target. According to police, the girl lives in Bedford and drove to a Target in Bainbridge Township. News 5's Maya Lockett has more on what happened.
What started off as a missing child report soon turned into a busy day for an 8-year-old at this Target in Aurora.
He did advise the driver appeared to be small in stature, and she should be in that vehicle driving.
The driver was an 8-year-old girl who was originally reported missing along with the family's vehicle, a 2020 Nissan Rogue. In a press release from Bedford Police, family last saw the child around 7 a.m. A next-door neighbor provided the family and officers with Ring camera footage that showed the child got into the SUV and drove off around 7 a.m. alone.
Bainbridge located the vehicle so far, but not the child.
Officers learned through dispatch that Bainbridge PD had located the vehicle in the Target parking lot in their city.
Bainbridge does have the female juvenile.
Moments later, officers were able to locate the 8-year-old inside of the Target. On a Facebook post from Bedford Police, they said they did let her finish her Frappuccino. The girl admitted during her drive she struck a mailbox. Target employees told News 5 the child walked in with more than $400 and proceeded to walk around the store shopping for items and checking out. Now, police did make Target employees give the money that was spent inside the Target by the 8-year-old back to the family, and I did attempt to speak with the family today. However, they did not want to go on camera and they did not want to provide a comment. Reporting in Aurora, Maya Lockett, News 5.
Yo, what is going on? How does the 8-year-old child grab up the car keys, grab her $400, drive to Target, and buy herself a Frappuccino before doing a little shopping? I mean, what is up with the parents over there? Because, I mean, that begs the question, does your 8, 9, 10-year-old child have access to your car keys and also have like $400 in their pockets? Please, let me know in the comment section below. Is your 7 or 8-year-old walking around with like $400 worth of spending cash in their pockets? And also, let me know what you think about the cops letting the parents off with like a little slap on the wrist. Do you think that they did the right thing? Let me know that in the comments too. Listen, let me know what you think about Nicki Minaj saying that black unity ain't happening. The chick taking a shower with a male gay BFF and then telling her boyfriend that they was just trying to save a little time. Tyrese asking what record label founder has had more influence on hip hop and R&B than Jermaine Dupri and P. Diddy. Akademiks swearing up and down that Watch the Party Die is about Drake. The Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us Motown remix. Tito Jackson passing away at the age of 70. Angela White, aka Black China, celebrating 2 years of sobriety. And the 8-year-old girl who decided to drive herself to Target, get herself a Frappuccino, and do a little shopping. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.